Here's Paddy Power's latest horse racing offer. It's money back as a free bet if your horse finishes second to the SP5 at one meeting every day this month. Paddy Power, you're welcome. Max free bet £25, 18 plus. Please gamble responsibly.
Bruce Millington, Paul Keeley, David Jennings, and from Paddy Power, Paul Binfield are looking ahead to a cracking day's action on both sides of the Irish Sea on Sunday. And David, you can make the editorial decision. Do we start at the Curragh or Limerick?
Well, I'm in Limerick. I'm going to be working from Limerick, so we start off in Limerick.
We start at the Curragh then. Okay, no, we'll start at Limerick if you say so. And it's the JT McNamara. Very, very nice touch to name it after the great man. Ladbrokes Munster National, Zillion runners, 3 miles, soft ground. And take us through it, David Jennings. Who's going to win?
I'm on a hat-trick here, Bruce. I've backed the last 2 winners of this race. I backed Sham Palace in 2014 and I backed Sadler's Risk last year. So I'm on a hat-trick. And I think last year's winning trainer, Henry de Bromhead, could supply the winner this year. I really like the King of Brega, number 11.
That's a good name for a horse.
The King of Brega,
yeah, that is good.
Yeah. He's one of these horses. He's a little bit of an enigma. I remember when he was trained by Pat Downey and he won one day a hurdle race at Down Royal, and he won by an absolute mile that day at Down Royal off a mark of 94, and he has kept improving since. I think he loves Limerick. If you go back, he won a handicap chase off 123 in July, and he absolutely bolted up in first-time cheek pieces. It was one of these races where you didn't really know if he stayed or not because he never won over that far, and Dylan Robinson rode him, and he kicked on down the back about a mile out and must have went 25 lengths clear. He won by 12 on the bridle off a mark of 123. He went up to 135, so he went up £12. I thought he ran okay in the Galway plate. He made a desperate mistake at the third last, and that knocked the stuffing out of him, but it looked like he ran a Clonmel last time in a hurdle race, and it was just a case of getting the confidence back. He finished third to the War of the Pennies. He's been dropped £2. He obviously loves Limerick because that performance was phenomenal back in July. I think he's well handicapped. Dylan Robinson, who rode him that day when he won in July, takes £7 off.
Is he good?
That's crucial. I think the King of Brega at about 16 or 20 to 1 is a huge chance.
How do you like Dylan Robinson? Is he a good pilot?
He's good on this fella, yeah. They seem to get on well together. He kind of lets him do his own thing. He's a bit of a headbanger, this horse. You kind of can't frustrate him, but I think he suits this horse, and I hope he lets him roll like he did the last time he was there.
The best named horse in this race, and one of the best named horses in training, is Killer Crow, isn't it? That's a really serious name for a racehorse. I remember once I was out with my dog. Have you ever had this when you were out with your dog? And a crow came down and dive-bombed the dog.
Oh, yeah, I had once
mad,
a couple of months ago, and it wouldn't leave him alone.
No.
It just followed us all the way around the park and just kept going.
It made me think back to what it must have been like in the days when you had pterodactyls, an actual real proper dangerous birds.
It really was, going down right up to his head and then swooping away again. Yeah, very strange.
Who's going to win, Kills?
Mate, I don't know. I haven't looked at the Irish race enough to be honest. I've got one at Chepstow for Sunday, though.
OK, well, that's good. We'll wait for that. Paul Binfield, have you had a look at the Munster National?
I have. I agree with David Jennings. Henry de Bromhead will probably win the race, but I'm going for a different horse. I'm going for Stellar Notion. David Mullins is in the saddle, and I like the way this one finished third to Kyle Crew at Listowel last month. And in a minute, Bruce, the lads have been busy, and we've got some betting for that Irish Cesarewitch.
Oh, lovely. OK, well, I'm looking forward to getting that. But in the meantime, it's always very dangerous to say just over to you, David Jennings, without any limit, because it can mean that you don't get the mic back for about 15 minutes. But take us through the rest of the Limerick card with one or two horses that you think are worth backing.
Yeah, I actually do. It's funny. I actually won't take that long because it's tricky, and I was quite busy this morning, so I didn't get to do as much research or take down as much notes as I was hoping.
OK, so you've already taken ages to tell us you won't take ages, so crack on.
Probably the Sub-Lieutenant in the 410, that PricewaterhouseCooper rated chase. He's rated 145 and should be in a different league to those. Shadowcatcher, Venetian Demai, Jarrow, but Pair Brown Eyes. It's like he should be different league to them. If he was anywhere above evens, I'd be happy enough to take that.
So how do we bet then, Paddy Power, on the 4:55 at the Curragh on Sunday, the Tote Irish Cesarewitch?
We now go 9-2 Pyromaniac, Bruce for Tony Martin. That one was 6-1. Swamp Fox is 6-1. Cradle Mountain 10-1. Three horses on 12-1. Sluno Frat, Theo as well, an Artful Artist who I like, and then 14 Bar.
All right then, David, over to you for the winner.
I think the favourite wins it, Bruce. Pyromaniac, who's been in the headlines for all the wrong reasons this year. Just thought it probably should have won last time at Leopardstown. Got to the front, did everything right, and then was nabbed just on the line by Quick Jack, and few could begrudge Quick Jack, the consistent Quick Jack, a big pot. I know he won the Galway Hurdle as well. But he's gone up £5 for that, which I thought was fair. The way he travelled through that race, he travelled like a dream, looked like the best horse in the race. Just stamina is the one little issue I have with him. Just 2 miles in the flat. You wouldn't be certain that he'd stay, but I think he probably will. Oisin Orr, who has proved time and time again that he's really good for his £5 claim. I think it's a case of keeping it simple and sticking with Pyromaniac.
What price is the old Jenny's, Paul?
Jenny's Jewel is 16 to 1, Bruce.
16 to 1, DJ. What a slur on a fantastic mare, surely.
Oh, yeah. She did me some good turning that Ascot Stakes.
She certainly did me as well. She's absolutely fantastic, and I will be definitely putting a chip on that number. Kills, have you had a little look at this one or not?
No.
Okay.
No, I haven't had a look at the Irish.
This is a disgrace. I stayed up all night studying English form, and I'm from Ireland, and he won't even give us a tip in an Irish race.
Yeah, I haven't got time, mate. You've only just done the decks, haven't you? Jesus, well, have I considered the amount of work I had to get through yesterday, mate? You're lucky I looked at anything on Sunday.
So, are you saying you're fundamentally busier than David Jennings?
Yeah, of course I am.
Yeah.
Busiest man at the Racing Post, kidding, aren't you?
Right, fair enough.
Only you can answer that, Bruce.
I think it's a very strong heat. I think you're both very, very industrious. And so we'll leave it there. David, anything else on the Curragh card?
Oh, look, there's a horse that I've been following all year running the 240, In Solution, who let me down badly the last day. But the ground, I think, just went against it. I'd probably give him another chance in the 240, but he's on chance. For you, Dave, he's on chance number 38 at the moment.
When do you ever let go of these horses?
I do. I've
Shortly
actually got much better.
Piss up.
I've got much better at letting them go, but I do think he will.
Have you ripped that Kitten Rock poster down off the wall yet?
I actually had a good chat about Kitten Rock, Teddy O'Grady, the other day. Yeah.
Okay, that's
Grand
another story.
Annual in 2017. Watch this space.
David, if we were only backing one horse in Ireland on Sunday, what would its name be?
It would be Pyromaniac.
Pyromania. Okay, then. Right, weekend plans. Skills, what are you up to?
Right, well, hang on a minute. There's a good race at Chepstow.
Sorry. All right.
Yeah, we know a really good race. Chase at Chepstow, 4 o'clock Sunday. Top weight side of Grugy. Irish Cavaliers running. Art Mares goes very well first for Paul Nicholls, but I quite like Voideau, who had a good season with Harry Fry last year. I think he was over the top when third at Haydock. I think he probably returns on a pretty decent mark. I'd be slightly concerned if Indian Stream runs, because I like her as well, but she's also declared on Saturday, so
it is a good race, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's an excellent race.
Splash and Ginge. Junction 14, do you remember he did us a favourite? He topped
it, Sandown.
Yes, it was. Of course it was.
In April, yeah.
Excellent. Okay, that is a good race. Yeah, blimey, O'Reilly. All right, so what are you up to then at the weekend, Kills? Given how busy you are, probably the answer from both of you would be just working 24/7.
No, I've actually got a day off tomorrow, so it won't be involving drink. I'll probably just plot myself up in front of the telly and watch the racing.
Well, you don't drink at home, do you?
No.
Why not?
I don't know, never have done.
Do you ever have a little one drink at home, David?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, myself and Eva crack open a bottle of wine every so often.
Is she still with you? She hasn't tumbled yet. What a bad deal she's getting out of that.
To be fair,
race.
if I drank at home, I would be dead.
Oh, fair enough.
It's that simple.
Thank you, Amy Winehouse. David, what are you up to the weekend then?
Well, this just proves my point that I work so much harder than Paul Keeley, because I'm in Fairyhouse tomorrow and I'm in Limerick Sunday. Justin O'Hanlon's on holidays at the minute, so
you've obviously done bugger all week.
Have you had a busy week as well?
A very busy week, yeah.
Do you find life under the new Irish editor harder or easier than it used to be, David?
No, he's actually very good. Yeah, no, I have to say. He's probably listening to this, so he's actually my favourite person in the world at the moment. So
Excellent. Even over and above Aoife?
No, he could never be that good, no.
Jolly good.
She listens to this occasionally too.
Is there marriage in the offing here? How old are you now?
30.
30. Well, that's just the right age to settle down now, isn't it, David?
Yeah, no, it's just at that age where women start taking stuff really seriously, and you have to think about like houses and mortgages and kids and all this stuff. Like, it just happened really quick. Like, I'd never thought about it at all for ages. And then it just hits you.
A Christmas engagement coming up?
I don't know. But all of a sudden, things like In Solution just don't become as important as they once were.
Well, you have to fund it somehow, don't you?
Yeah, that's
Paul
why
Binfield.
back in nags like In Solution.
Yeah, you want to let go of that. Have a quick divorce from that one. Paul Binfield, what's the weekend hold for you?
Well, I'll be working very hard for Paddy tomorrow at Newmarket, and then I'll be keeping a close eye on all of this racing on Sunday.
Yeah.
So after giving Churchill a quote of 9-2 for the 2,000 guineas tomorrow, what else do you do tomorrow?
Well, we've got a number of shoulder races to keep me busy, Bruce. And
that was Keels. Don't worry about that. It was he who
we'll
besmirched you.
We'll be having a look at Chepstow soon if we can come up with a Bet Victor Gold Cup quote and obviously running around like an absolute madman.
Blimey. Okay, let's finish on this one. We'll have a little competition. We've all got to say what price Churchill will be for the guineas at 10 o'clock tomorrow night. Kills?
9 to 2.
DJ?
9. I'll go 12 to 1.
Binners?
2 to 1.
I'll go 10 to 1 because he'll have run okay.
I don't even know where he is now.
I think he's about 5, isn't he? Caravaggio Jolly?
Caravaggio's got no chance of even running in the race, let alone winning it, but there you go.
Okie dokes, we're back on Monday to look back on all the weekend stuff, so do please join us for that. Thank you very much indeed for listening.
The Race and Postcast in association with Paddy Power. They prize up all UK and Irish racing the night before.